Today's math lesson is titled Getting Ready for Work. Isabel sets her alarm so that she can get ready to get to work on time. She gets up for work at 5 o'clock. Draw hands on the clock to show the time. So she gets up at 5 o'clock. So where does that little hand have to point to? 4 or 5? Yes, the little hand has to point to the 5. Now the minutes show 00. Where does the big hand have to point to? 12 or 1? Correct. Big hand has to point at 12. This analog clock now shows 5 o'clock. Isabel used the clock radio so that she can wake up to music. Circle the clock that shows 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Correct. B shows 5 o'clock. It is 4 o'clock when Isabel starts to clean her house. She finishes an hour later. Circle the clock that shows when Isabel is done. So she starts at 4 and finishes an hour later. Are we adding or subtracting? Yes, we are adding. 4 plus 1. Does that make 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock? Correct. That makes 5 o'clock. 4 plus 1 equals 5. So Isabel starts cleaning her house at 4. She finishes an hour later. So that means she's done at 5 o'clock. Next question. Isabel finishes making food as her friends arrive at 8 o'clock. It takes her an hour to make her food. Circle the clock that shows when she started. Now, we're looking at when she started. So are we adding or subtracting? Yes, we're subtracting. She finishes at 8. It takes her an hour. We want to know what time she had to start. Is it 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or 9 o'clock? Correct, 7 o'clock. If her friends arrive at 8, she needs to start at 7 because it takes her 1 hour to make the food. If she starts at 7 plus the 1 hour means she will finish at 8 o'clock. Next question. The movie ends at 10 o'clock. Isabel's friends stay 1 more hour. Circle the clock that shows when her friends leave. Are we adding or subtracting? Yes, we are adding. Movie starts at 10. We want to know when they leave. Is it 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock? Correct, 11 o'clock. The movie ends at 10 and they stay for 1 more hour. 10 plus 1 equals 11 o'clock. Her friends left at 11 o'clock. Now, it is 8 o'clock One of Isabel's friends called to say he will be 30 minutes late. Circle the time on Isabel's phone that shows when her friend will arrive. So it's 8 o'clock when her friend calls. He says he's going to be 30 minutes late. So what time is it going to show on her phone when her friend gets there? Are we adding or are we subtracting? Yes, we are adding. So at 8 o'clock plus the 30 minutes makes what time? 7:30, 9, 8:30. Yes, at 8:30, her friend will arrive. So it was 8 o'clock when her friend called. He is 30 minutes late, which means at 8:30, when she looks down at her phone, her friend will get there. That's all for today's math lesson. Until next time.